So I'm back. So hopefully you found me. And so I was talking about, this is Adult Beginning Ballet, Level 1. And I was talking about foot alignment and placement. So when you're in a releve position, hey, welcome back. When you're in a releve position, I got bumped off due to copyrighted material. So when you're on releve, big toe, second toe, third toe. Don't be on the baby toe. You can see I'm kind of rolling out to my baby toe. And I occasionally like to be just on my big toe. So you want to be centered, first toe, second toe, and third toe. Sounds like everybody found me again. All right. Got bumped off due to copyrighted music, which is strange because that song's not a copyrighted song. So now I know not to use that one. But I should be good with the rest of the music. I don't know. If I get bumped off again, I don't know. I quit. I give up. All right. So let's take a grand plie. We've got 2 grand plies. And I'm going to go behind my bar. So you're going to be in first position. Now, if you've got knee issues, don't go all the way down. So you never go all the way down. So let me explain what all the way down is. This is all the way down. I'm sitting here. Okay? So when you're doing a grand plie, you want to go to the point where your muscles are working. So like right there. So this is relaxed. This is all my muscles. All right. I don't like to go that low because I've got knee issues today. All right. So you're going to take demi plie. Your heels are down. Your knees are bent. Knees going over the toes. And your body is straight up and down. All right. Then from here, you're going to grand plie. Your heels come up naturally. Push the heels back down and straighten. We'll do that twice. I don't know if you can see my heels. I've got a shadow going on. The heels come up. The heels go back down. And then from there, let's do a barre. A barre is a tiptoe. You're going to take your arms up. You're going to go back. Try to keep the knees straight, somewhat at least, and then forward. And then you're going to go into second position. If I scooch back a little bit, I think you'll see my feet better. All right, and then demi. Now in second position, do not lift your heels at all. You don't need to because you got the range of motion with your feet wide apart. Demi and straighten. So this is the half bend. This is the grand plie. Never go lower than a straight line, all right, because you don't need to. It's just a hip warm up. Then you're going to go up, both arms up. It looks silly, but you're just getting that releve position. You're getting that practice of keeping your knees straight. Come down, and we'll go back into first to finish. All right, let's try it, everybody. And if we get bumped off, I don't know what to do. Cry. I'm at that point in my life where my emotional state's not the best. All right, here we go. 7, 8. Demi plie, demi, grand, demi, straight, demi, grand, demi, straight. Arms up, releve, keep those knees nice and straight. Come back, this is called the barre. Second position, and demi, grand, demi. Now I'm still trying to stay, my body's trying to stay erect, just like I'm going into a toaster. I'm the piece of toast. And up. I look like a penguin. And finish. Come down straight legs. Tendu your foot into first position. And finish. Now, when we do beginning ballet moves, sometimes we face the bar, sometimes we have our back against the bar, and sometimes we're standing sideways. All right, so I'm coming back over to this side just because I can't go around, I don't have enough room. Let's do, now you can still have the chair. If you're using a chair, you can have it in front of you and hold on to it. It's just easier if I come to this side and you can see my feet a little bit. There we go, maybe. All right, so you're going to take a tendu, a flex, a tendu, close, tendu, flex, tendu, close. Actually, let's do one hand on the bar for this Now we'll face our chair still, chair bar. So with your right foot, you're gonna go to the side. Now, if I stand sideways, you can see my toes aren't completely to the side. I've got my toes a little bit in front of me. That's just where my natural turnout is. So if you do this and put your toes down, that's your natural turnout. Now your natural turnout isn't this, it's keeping that body nice and flat, okay? So keep the pelvis pulled up front, long up the front, down the back. Now, you're gonna follow your toes out. So my toes, whatever direction my toe is facing, that's where my tendu stretches to. So stretch it and flex it and point and close. Repeat, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We do 4 of these and 3. Here's our last one. Tendu, keep it connected. So things people do, they tap it. Don't let that happen. Keep it really connected to the ground, okay? Then flexing and 3 and 4. All right, now there's a shift in the body. So you can see my pelvis is shifting side to side. So actually, we don't think about it a lot, but there's a shift before you go into your tendu. So when you flex, you're totally on the foot. Now, if you're using your chair or bar, sometimes you can be off kilter. There I go, and I let go and I fall. So you really want to be all the way over that leg, and that's how you do it. As you start to tendu, your pelvis shifts, but your upper body looks normal. All right? Then, after you do your last tendu flex point close, you're going to do heel front, toes back. All right? Heel front, toes back. And what that is, it's called sur le coup de pied. And if you've been following my lessons or been taking lessons in the real world, then you know sur le coup de pied. You're going to take your arms middle. All right, we'll close it. Actually, we'll close it, grab the bar. We'll do the other side. There's my shift, 4 of those. Then we'll start the music over and we'll do dégagé. We'll repeat with dégagé, but I'll show you that in a moment. All right, here we go. First position. And take your arms to your bar. Tendu. And flex. Point and close. Repeat. Tendu. Flex. Point. 2 more. Tendu. My weight is over on this side. See, I can let go of the bar and I don't fall this way. Heel front, toes back. Now take your balance. One arm middle, the other arm middle. This knee will want to turn in. Open it up. Both hips. Open both hips up. Close, first position. Now we shift to this leg. Tendu, flex, point, drag it. Drag your foot like you're cutting through a birthday cake. Tendu, flex. Close. Tendu, flex, point, and close. Heel front, toes back. And you want to keep this knee open. Test your balance. So you're going to want to turn it this way, but push it back. Push it back. Finish it first. Open the arms and finish. All right, let's go through the next combination. It's identical to the tendu combination. It's dégagé. And really, dégagé is the disengagement of the tendu. The foot leaves the floor. It's letting go of the floor. It's free. All right, so dégagé, but we only go this high. Now, here in St. Thomas, we have little rodents called mongoose. And the mongoose are about that high. So go off the ground as high as a squirrel or a mongoose. So you got dégagé and flex and dégagé. We'll do 4 of those. Now, as you bring it down, go through the tendu, through the ball of the foot, and then the heel. My heel's touching about right here. And then I still have all that space to close it, okay? So really slice it. Your foot is a pizza cutter. It's that rolly circular slicer. And as you bring it in, the heel touches and the whole pizza's cut. Okay, let's try it. Oh, and then what we're gonna do, I'm gonna actually face my bar for this one. Badness, Lisa. Okay, so because I want to have more stability and support, so this time when we sur le coup de pied, you're gonna go up in relevé, all right? And then you have the chair in front of you or your bar in front. If it's behind you, it's too difficult to find that balance. All right, and then you can try to find that balance. Remember, balance on the big toe, second toe, and third toe of the supporting foot. All right, here we go. Dégagé. Oh, I gotta start it over. 5, 6, ready, and dégagé. And flex. Point, slice. Really drag it on the floor. Resist. All right? Resist the floor. The inner thighs will feel it. Now you're gonna go heel front, toes back. Go up around the back. Take your balance. Close, other side, here we go. Dégagé as high as a little one goose. Dégagé, flex, point, slice, point, flex, point, slice, resist. Use the floor as your enemy. Go up, heels, front toes back, rise up. So you're using the floor as your workout. It's a workout solution. Open that knee, try to balance. And going into your first position, come down and finish nicely, stand tall. All right, let's review what we should be doing with our spines. We should be taking our rib cage and our hip bones, and those should be in the same plane. So if your ribs are in front of your hips, that's what you're gonna look like. All right, so your rib cage, those bones, and I can kind of touch it. That's always a nice tool. You touch your ribs and you touch your hips, and you kind of can feel it. All right, now everybody has a different size bottom, so you can't really say flatten your bottom because maybe you don't have a bottom like me, and then you're like, oh, okay, I can flatten it. But if you have a bootay, you can't really look at that in the profile. So you have to look at the front of your body. All right, let's keep going. I want to do a rond de jambe with one hand on the bar. Forward, cambre, sur le coup de pied. Okay, so we're going to be standing sideways with our chair or bar. Now, you are about this far away from your bar. So imagine, here's my bar. But then your hand has to be slightly in front of you on your bar. So it's hanging out, it's in front of you, just like your arms would be if you took them out to second position. So first position, we're going to take this arm preparation. Now the music will have an introduction to it. So we're going to take breathing, 6, middle, and open. So one more time, that is breathing out, and then go to the middle and open. We have rond de jambe front, side. Now side isn't side, side is to your front corner. You can see my foot's not directly to my side, it's a little bit in front of me. Then to the back and close. I'm gonna go back a little bit to get out of the shadows. Front, corner, back, close. Okay, so I did that wrong. We've got one slow like that and then 2 a little faster. The fast ones are gonna go front, rond de jambe to the back, like you're painting a rainbow with your foot. Close and first, hold. Front, circle it to the back. It's going away from your belly button, okay? Away from your belly button. Then you have what we call grand rond de jambe. Grand is big, like the Grand Canyon, which I was supposed to be making a trip to this month. Not happening. So the grand or grand rond de jambe. So you're gonna go front and hold. Baby toe is down to the floor. So when you're going to the front, so that baby toe is down to the floor. And then when you're side, let me come to the camera, my toenails are up as if someone's polishing them, okay? And then as you go to the back, your big toe is to the floor. Can you see that? All right, so from the front, really working that turnout. I know I have leg warmers on so you can't see. All right, so you've got front, and then you've got corner, then you've got to the back, and you close it in. Reverse it, back, corner, front. Now we're coming in towards our belly button. It's coming inward. Then a little faster, back, rond de jambe to the side, all the way to the front, close. Paint your rainbow. I call this rond de jambe the rainbow. Then you're gonna go back, big toe is to the floor. Straighten your body out. Now you're nice and straight again, toenails up to the ceiling. And now baby toe down to the floor. tendu, close. All right, then we're gonna go flat back forward, touch the floor, roll it up in first. Now, watch me do it incorrectly. I'm gonna put my weight in my heels as I go forward. See how far my bottom sticks, like my legs and everything tilts backwards? So you don't wanna do that. You wanna keep the weight forward on the balls of the feet so that, see how my legs now remain here when my body bends forward and I'm not leaning back to counterbalance my head and my torso. So in the tip on the balls of the feet, but you don't lift your heels too much, just slightly. Roll it up, and I'm still on the balls of my feet. Then cambray. We're adding a little arch today, and it's almost as if you felt something on your neck and you were like, oh no, what's on there? Ah, spider. Okay, you wouldn't just drop your head back and then the spider would crawl into your mouth. So you're gonna keep your neck muscles supported. And the hard part is you're gonna try to bend up here in your back versus right here where you think your back would bend nicely, right in the lower part. But you're gonna bend in the upper part of your back, all right? And squeeze your butt muscles, all right? And then we'll take a releve sur le coup de pied again. You'll go up this time, so I'll face you for a second. You'll go up, then you'll go into sur le coup de pied. All right, so you'll releve, arms are here, so you're already thinking about that. Sur le coup de pied, and test your balance. All right, then we'll finish in first position. Finish is just like when you're done performing, you finish in a pose, and people clap for you. All right, let's try this. Here we go. Rond de jambe. You can follow me. Breathing arm, and open the arm. Front, corner, back, first. Front, rond de jambe back, front, rond de jambe back. It's fast. Baby toe to the floor, toenails to the ceiling, big toe to the floor, and close. Let's reverse it. You've got back, side, front, first. Back, paint the rainbow. First, back, paint the rainbow. Leg back, big toe to the floor. All toenails to the ceiling. Baby toe. First position, weight is in the ball of the feet. Roll it up. Weight's in the balls of the feet. Come on up. Releve, sur le coup de pied. Finish in first position, nice tall spines. Flatten everything. Okay, let's try the other side. This music's quick, so if you're feeling like you're struggling, that's okay, it's just one combination. But if you tend to struggle the whole class, then what I would recommend is going back to some of my earlier lesson plans so that you can follow along and feel more confident at this level. All right, here we go. First position, arm breathe, and open it. Front, corner, back, first. Now front, paint the rainbow, first, front. Paint the rainbow, rond de jambe, front. Baby toe down, corner, toenails up. Big toe to the floor, baby toe to the ceiling. Let's reverse it all. Back, corner, front, close. Back, rond de jambe the rainbow. Back, rond de jambe the rainbow. Back, corner, baby toe down. Tendu. First position, weight is on the balls of the feet, forward. Roll it up. Now weight is on the heels, cambray. And come on up. Arm goes middle, heel front, toes back, and let go. And finish tall in first position, long up the front, like you're pulling up a pair of tights. All right? So, I know it might be difficult because I'm standing sideways for you to see my legs, so I think what I'm gonna do is adjust my bar so you can see me on this next combination sideways. All right, let's torture ourselves some more. And what we're going to do is an adagio. Adagio means slow. It's Italian. The French version of that word is adage. So you may hear some dance teachers say, we're going to do an adage, but it really just means adagio, slow. Okay, slow music. All right, and slow moves typically. So you're going to take from first position, you're going to take your toe, bend that, or lift that heel. Your toes are going to bend. So I'm just showing you like the detail movement. Then you're going to go point the toe right to the ankle. Then you're going to drag it up to the knee. Now, when you drag it up to the knee, you're actually, if my feet were in parallel, your position would just be on the inside of that knee, okay? But because you're turned out, it's now considered the front side of the knee. So here's the front, and here's the back. Hard to see, I know. I should get some lights. Go to Home Depot, spend some money, get some lights so you can see me. All right, so first position, bend the foot and drag it up to the knee. Extend it to the front baby toe to the ground. Passe it in. 3 and 4 to the corner. Arm goes out. 3 and 4. Passe toe, front of the leg. 3 and 4. We're going to extend our arm into like this arabesque line. Puppet hand. You're going to go back. 2, 3, 4. Passe 2. Oh, from here. From the back position, you're not going to passe it in. You're going to step on it and loop around. And when I say loop, your pattern is a circle. You have 6 counts of walks, which is kind of hard because it's a slow music. But you're going to walk on the tiptoes. 6 counts. If you have to do 2 circles because you don't have the space, that's fine. 6, and then you'll finish 7 and 8. When you walk on your tiptoes, just like in ballet, you got your feet turned out, so you're going to try to keep your heels forward, all right? And you don't have to be this high on releve. It can be a little lower because it's a walk. Your knees do bend as you go through, so don't overthink it or you'll be like, I can't do this. It's too difficult. Okay, let's try it, guys. First position. Mama, you still here watching? My mom's watching today. All right, here we go. Take your arm, just breathe in. We're going to take our toe. 1. And take it front. Oh, this is torturous. Take it passe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Now to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Passe it in. Stay. And take it back. Notice my hand is kind of at my nose level. Walk it. And finish. All right, let's do the other side. I forgot this was in 6s instead of 8s. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're going to do that. We'll hold this for 2 6s and then hold this for 12. 12 counts, 12. 12 counts, 12. Now I have less room to walk this way. And you basically have 12 counts. I know it's strange when you, because usually we're counting to 8s, but this is so slow we'll count in 6s. All right, here we go. Breathing arm. Bend that foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. And front. 2. Baby toe down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My weight is out of that supporting heel. Now take it out. Toenails are up to the ceiling. You're getting a pedicure. 1. Toe is still front of the knee. and take it back. Hand is up from the nose. I don't have a leg back here, you can't see it. Now bring it through and walk it. Demi point, we call this, because you're not all the way up. And finish. Nice turned out feet, nice long up the front, bones in alignment, neck nice and long, butt muscles engaged to work your turnout, and your elbows, you're gonna push forward. So we'll talk about the arms now. Push those elbows forward. You're gonna feel an engagement in the shoulders, and your elbows are you're always pushing your elbows forward. So when your elbows are here, you're actually pushing them up again or pushing them forward. It's the same exact muscles that you use. All right, here in high fifth position, you do actually push your shoulders back, but not too far back where they're behind your head, because that looks odd, and then your ribs will stick out. So you're still looking behind your arms, but your elbows are pushing slightly back, okay? Or lifted, you're lifting them. All right, and then middle fifth position, again, elbows lifted, hands are slightly lower than, it's like this is your highest point and this is your lowest point. You do it because the audience can see your arms. Here they can't. I don't know how long her arms are. So everything needs to look long. All right, let's do our Grand Battement. We are doing it center. So we'll move our bars or chairs or whatever you're using. My mama has real bars in her house. We got real bars. All right, let's do a Tendu Grand Battement. Now, this song, grab a drink, everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, guess what? This one's in sixes as well. Now, 6, when you have phrases of 6, this is a 6/8 time. I usually do this in a more advanced class, but we'll do it anyway. It's good to learn the 6/8 time. So you're going to be in first position, facing the front. Your arms are going to be in second position. All right, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll adjust my camera so you can see my hands a little bit. All right, so you're going to elevate up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm hitting that light. Then you're going to go front with the other foot. Tendu, now you can't see my feet. The struggles are real. All right, I got the lamp, I got the lighting. I just want perfection. Tendu, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, when you kick, that baby toe is to the floor, okay? And then you've got elevate up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we go side. Tendu, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice I take my time going up and I'm controlling my landing. That's the hard part of the elevate. And same thing with the battement. The hard part is lowering the leg because you may want to fall with it. You may let the leg come down heavily, and you don't want that to happen. You want it to land lightly. Tendu, so it's very light. Close, and then 4, 5, 6. Excuse me. You know what? We might as well go back as well. So tendu, battement, tendu, close, up, down, tendu, battement, tendu, close, up, down. Then let's do this. Let's do the walking pattern that we just did at the bar. Excuse me. You're going to do a figure 8. So I go forward, and then I loop through the middle, and I figure 8 the other way. Now, the arm is, imagine you have 2 people standing next to you. Pillow number 1, pillow number 2, and I don't want to hit them with my arm. So this is a person, I'm going to curve my arm around them. Now I don't want to hit this person in the head, so I curve this arm as I walk around them. Does that make sense? So think about that curving as you walk around someone. All right, the pillows are up. Excuse me. All right, here we go. 6s, remember? This is in 6s. 4, front, here we go. Tendu, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, front. Tendu. Elevate. 1, 2, 3, 4. To the side. Tendu. 2, 3. My weight is all the way on this leg. Now my weight's equally distributed. This side. Tendu. You saw me shift. Now I shift back and then I go up to the back. Tendu. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Strong abdominals. Strong butt muscles. Squeeze those bum bums. Walk around your pillows. And walk the other way. And finish it first. Strong legs. Squeeze the thighs together. Strong butt muscles. Yes. So I hope you did well on that. Let's keep going. And I'm having mucus issues. That's none of your business. All right, let's go around the room. I like to do some cardio. It's cardio ballet. And what we're going to do is just do some skills around the space. Now, if you don't have a lot of space, you can just go in a small little circle. We're going to start with ballet walks. Here we go. Toe, it's toe, ball, heel. Toe, ball, heel. Now this knee bends as it goes through and it's turned out. So you have like a little window. All right, like a little passe or so cookie window. Yeah, keep going. Strong arms. If you were in my room and I touched your arms, they wouldn't collapse. Strong. Now walk on those tiptoes. Turn your feet out. Arms low. Elbows forward. Arms middle, elbows lifted. Sloping arms, nice slope. Arms nice and high. Elbows back. And take a passe walk. So same arm as leg. Toe front of the knee. Now do toe behind the knee. Toe behind the knee. I know. We talked about it, but we never did it till right now. Take your arms middle and jump it. If you have the space, it's a ballet skip. And this ballet skip is called ton leve. Ton leve. Leve. Hope you have the space in your house to do this. And walk on your tiptoes. And come to the middle. Ah, yes, I know the song now. So I know when it's going to end. All right, let's practice a few pirouettes before we do this next combination. Now, I like to do pirouettes with fingers here so that you don't wind up and turn. Not that way, okay? So you're going to have your fingers here on your shoulders. You're going to do the bouncing, the pliés where you get your momentum. Just like your plié helps you jump, it helps you turn. But when you jump, you're pushing with the toes. Turn, you're also pushing with the one toe that you're going to lift. So you're pushing away, just like if I were at the wall here. All right, and I'm leaning on the wall a little, and then I push away to turn. All right, so my foot helps me turn. And what you're going to do is let's lift our right foot to do our pirouettes. We'll do right foot. All right, so you're going to be here. Bounce, 2, 3. Push with this toe. Now, I'm not going to lie, there's a little bit of upper body involvement, but I really want you to think about your foot. Now, there's 2 directions that you can turn. You can turn away from your belly button, or you can turn towards the knee going towards your belly button. I want you to do the one that's most common for us dancers, well, at least in the beginning stages, is away from the belly button. So you're gonna, when you bounce, you have to go, okay, I'm gonna lift this leg. And when I lift it, I'm turning away from my belly button. You have to think ahead because you can't think on the spot, okay? It's a pre-thought process, okay? Pre-thought process. All right, let's try some. We'll do the right side and then we'll stop and we'll analyze the left side. After this whole pandemic is over, I'm gonna think this is my real right side, but this is really my right side. See how I'm already confused? So I'm mirroring you. So right side. All right, same music that we just used. All right, fingers on your shoulders, nice tall alignment. 1, 2, 3, and turn away from your belly button. Ready, again. 1, 2, 3, and turn. Toe is front of the knee. Oh yeah. 1, 2, toe in front of the knee. My floor is sticky. Let's do 100 more. And turn, push with that foot. I got a good push on that one. And again, foot, bounce, and then push with that foot. Yeah, so my toe, 2 more. Bounce, 2, 3, and turn. Now, I am using my head a little bit. Watch for a minute. Now you try one. So I'm using a slight spot. I'm not just looking around the room. Let's do one more just for fun. There you go. Yeah, I fell out of that. All right, let's do our other side. We're gonna lift this leg. We're turning away from our belly button like you're hitting it. All right, here we go. First position, fingers, stand tall. 1, 2, we're lifting and turning. Ready, again, bounce. Pirouette. These are called pirouette, ande, or outward. 1, 2, 3, pirouette. I keep falling back. All right, 1, 2, 3, pirouette. 1, 2, 3. Hope I'm not going too fast for you. Let's do 2 more. Pirouette. 1 more pirouette. Now, you probably think, oh, if I only could use my arms. I remember thinking that same thing. So just, keep working it without the arms. I teach it without arms, all levels, beginners all the way up. And you know what? The little ones do so well. They don't cheat. They don't do anything wrong with their upper bodies. So, well, some of them do this. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, guys, what are you doing? All right, let's go on. I have an adagio combination. Today we have a little dance routine we're going to learn as well. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Plie. We're doing the same arm pattern that we just did in the last combo. So do you remember we did the battement, the grand battement, and then we did up and down. So we're going to do this, but we're going to plie and open, okay? So we're going to just do, I think it's about front, okay. Front, side, side, spin, and arabesque in a circle, I think, because we don't really have room to go side to side. All right, so we're going to be here, arms in second, front, side, side. Okay, so you've got front, flex, point, close, plie. So it's almost the same pattern as before with our battement. Flex, point, close, plie. It will be slower than this side, flex, point, close, side, flex, point, close. Sorry, my arms prematurely went up. And here. From here, you're going to put your fingers back here. You're going to spin to your right. So spin this direction. We're going to do 6. Stop. Go the other way. 1. Whip your head. Your chin is over each shoulder. So think of that because you know what? Your fingers are right here by the shoulder too. So you can almost sense it. You can almost feel your shoulder and chin, your fingertips and your chin. So 6 the other direction. Then what we'll do is you can go whatever direction you want in a circle. You're going to arabesque 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Leap even though you don't have room. 4 leaps as I leap into my furniture. All right, a leap is a brush and a jump over. Just again, like if you had a pillow, you'd just be leaping over the pillow, or a mud puddle. Ah, you've all been walking, you're like, oh no, a puddle, right? Before you step in it. Great story. I was in my car once, and I pull into a parking lot spot, and this guy's waving me down, and I'm coming out of the car, and he's like, and I was like, what? And I stepped down, giant, enormous puddle. If he was like, I was trying to warn you about the puddle. I was like, if you would have not distracted me, I would have looked down, because something's wrong with my car, I get a flat, you know, who knows. But he was like, you should have been like, puddle, screaming and pointing to the ground, not like, oh my God, I think your car's on fire. So I stepped down and like it was up to my ankle, and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yep, so that's what happened. Let's go. But that was, I forgot the whole combination because I rambled on for 20 minutes. Here we go, follow me though. 6, 7, 8, take it front, flex, point, close, plie, and open the arms. Front, flex, point, close, plie. Sorry, my music's quiet. I can't turn it up. It's not working. And side, flex, point, close, plie, and open to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plie, long flat bodies. Arabesque skips. There we go. Leaps. Okay, you're gonna have to figure out where you have space to leap. And finish. Okay, I did not do my arms on the leap. I didn't want to hit the walls, so I kind of had them like bad ballet arms. So don't copy the teacher, that was wrong. All right, let's keep going, and let's do across the floor. So if you have space to travel, you need a straight path, hopefully. If you don't have a straight path, go in a circle. But you're gonna start, let's start with our TV leg. And we're gonna go 4 ballet walks and 3, 4, down, up, up. I know you can't see my feet, down, up, up. So let me show that again. And I'll try to show my feet this time. All right, so we have 1, 2, pretend I'm walking, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, up. Every step of the down, up, up travels forward. All right. However, this music's in 4s. It's not in 3s or 6s. So we have to go down, up, down. There's a pause because that pause is count 4. So 4 ballet walks, 2 waltz steps. Try it. I think this is the music. Let me see. Oh, right here. Ready, here we go. 1, 4, down, up, up, down, up, up. All right, from this side, this leg, 5, 6 ballet walks, here we go. Walk. Down, up, down, up, up. Yes, this side. We should be starting with different legs. Left leg, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down. Now we have the other leg. Okay, 1 sec. Looks like there's a spot on my camera. Okay, 5, 6, other leg, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, up. How did you do? Did you run out of room? Did you crash and burn? All right, keep going. Let's do, because I want to do this dance, let's do some jumps. We're going to do 8 jumps slow, also known as torture. All right, so you've got slow. Point the toes. Land softly. So you're coming up, pushing off with your feet, and then you're rolling gently through the feet to cushion the landing, all right? And you're gonna land quietly. So if you hear yourself landing, you're doing it wrong. I mean, I can hear myself. You can hear me landing a little bit, but I'm not going boom, boom. All right, 8 jumps in first, and then 8 slow jumps in second. Then we go back into first. 1 and 2 and 3, point the toes, land in a plie, 7 and 8. 8 jumps, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From here, I would like to go today. If you cannot do this, then you can just sit however you want to get down. You're gonna go into your straddle stretch, legs together and up. Scissors. Now I'm gonna turn sideways so you can see this. Now, if you're stiff in the back of the legs, you'll know it. You'll be like, oh, I can't even lift my legs. You can put your hands under your bottom if you're stiff. If you're not stiff, you can have your hands here. We're gonna have feet in. Can you see my feet in first position? Do, 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 do. Scissor legs. Then you'll point your toes. Then you'll do big scissors. Yeah, okay? And then you're gonna get up, cross, I'm just gonna cross, I don't know, my right leg in front. And you'll face the camera. You're gonna try to get up on this foot and this knee. Now, if you have knee issues, you can just get up with, normally. All right, you're gonna swing the arms forward. That will give you that momentum you need to get up to that knee and then stand up. All right, let's try it. It's a long one. Hopefully, the music. Okay, this music might not be long enough, but it will repeat. So if it's too short, it will start over. Okay, ready? Try to keep it flat. 1, 2, 3, land in a plie. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Notice my knees are open, knees over toes. Now we're gonna go fast. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1. Down. Feet together. Flexing. Scissors. And point the toes. Now you're still turned out. Your baby toe, your feet are rotated open, heels forward, and big scissors. Breathing. Keep going. Again, you can have your hands under your bottom if you need that support. Keep going. Point the toes. All right, right foot front. Come up. You're gonna plant that foot on the ground. You try to have some turnout involved. Swing up and stand up and finish. Yes. Okay. Let's work on this dance that I have. All right. It involves 2 poses in the beginning. In the beginning, there are 2 poses. And these poses, if you're young and agile or old and agile like me, you can be on the floor. But you could do it standing if you want to do 2 standing poses. It can be anything you want, as long as it looks kind of balletic, okay? So here's my first pose, any pose you want. Maybe I should do that. And then a second, so we're going to 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 2 poses, 4 counts each. Then you get to come up and 2, however you want to get up, that looks graceful. And you get to dance around however you wish. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so let's review that. You got pose, 2, 3, 4, a different pose, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get up, 2, 3, 4, dance around, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here comes the choreography, because that's improvisation. So in dance, it's good to learn how to improv. That means make things up on the spot, because if you ever forget your dance, you might have to make it up. All right, now we're gonna do an L-shaped arm here. One arm is directly in front of you. Do, do, do. One arm is to the side. You can take it a little bit behind you. So L-shaped arms mean Lisa. All right, so you're gonna step into your arabesque. So we've done the arabesque at the bar. You're gonna have an L-shaped arm. And what I like to do, because first position, I like to do like a ballet. You know how we ballet walk, toe, ball, heel? I ballet walk into that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Touch the ground, try to get that leg higher, 7, 8. Now the good news here is when you come up, you can bend the bottom leg and place that foot on the ground. Okay, so you're upside down. If you can't straighten the bottom leg, you can be in a plie. All right, then come up. You're gonna take your arms high and it's a lunge. Keep that neck strong and cambre back, arch back. From here, you're gonna remember the rond de jambe leg, rond de jambe the rainbow. You're gonna take the toe back, side front. So it's a rond de jambe up, turn. Did you end with this foot in front? So let's try that again. You've got this leg, which is your left leg. You're gonna rond de jambe it to the front, up, unwind your right leg in front. All right, from here, you're gonna come down in first position, cat step, cat step. Now, some of you haven't learned the cat step. You can kind of see I'm doing one toe to the knee, the other toe, and it's more like, let me balance on the couch. It's more like this in the air. Jump, jump. Meow. Okay, one foot, then the other, then one foot, and then down. So you jump, and there's a moment where I could snap a picture of you with a double passe position. Okay, so we just did the turn. You come down into first, cat, let's do it middle arms. Cat step, échappé, échappé, échappé. Right. And what my hands are doing, because you can't see it in the screen, I'm like doing this, like I'm giving. Okay, I'm giving you something, but it's gonna be high arms. So I step forward and I come down. Now we were just on, so what you're gonna do, you tuck your knee behind the other knee. I'm kind of touching the knees. And what you don't wanna do is go straight down on the knee. You wanna reach forward, and then if you can, you kind of put some weight on your hands and sit on the meaty part of your leg. All right, so you've reached forward. You're gonna go onto your back. Toe is behind your knee because that's a passe position. And then you're gonna kind of, let's roll up. All right, so you're kind of arching your back to come up. Let me turn sideways. Arch your back. All right, let's go over that whole thing because that's a lot of choreography, especially if you've never done choreography before besides classroom activities. Oh, start down on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. A different pose, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stand up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You need to be on your spot. My spot's over here. L-shaped arms, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. This is called penché, 7, 8. Lunge back, 3, 4. Rond de jambe and turn around. First position, cat step, échappé, échappé. 3 times, step. Go down to the meaty part. You know, you can capture your body weight with your hands. Lie back. Let me come back a little. Lie back down and arch it up. Let's learn one little last section. Turn sideways, okay? Because this is, you guys are my audience. So this is the audience leg. The leg away from the audience is gonna plant itself down, side plank, okay? And then you sit, crisscross applesauce. So as I come down, I just wrap this one on top of my foot, and then I just crisscross applesauce, sway, sway, arms reverse, touch your heart, and look up. So let's pretend that we just did, we went down to the ground, our left leg's here, we arch up, and then we turn sideways, lift, and lower, crisscross applesauce, sway, sway, and I'm just doing palms down on this, like little butterfly wings. then up, and here I touch my heart, look down, and look up. Let's do it with music. I know you might not have it. Oh, we start on the ground. Life's good. Life is good when you start on the ground. You don't have to get up. You can start on the ground. Okay, here we go. Pose. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. L-shaped arms.
I took my love and I took it down.
Lunge back.
I climbed the mountain and I turned around.
First position.
And I saw my reflection in a snow-covered hill till the landslide brought me down.
And come up.
Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love?
Fast. And take your
And
arms.
the child within my heart rise above. Can I still?
How did you do? Was that really too fast for you? All right, let's try it again because now that you've done it once, you're like, okay, I can do it, I can do it. All right, let's try it again. We've got some poses. And pose. And another pose. Standing up and dancing. First position. Step first arabesque.
I took my love and I took it down.
Lunge back.
I climbed the mountain
And I turn around.
turned around.
First position.
And I saw
Cat
my
step.
reflection in a snow-covered hill till the landslide brought me down.
Come up.
Oh,
And side.
mirror in the sky, what is love?
And reverse the
And the
arms.
child within my heart rise above. Can I still do the changing?
So when you're down here, keep a nice spine. I mean, I'm letting my head go, but I'm still keeping my back nice and tall. But then when she says rise above, you're looking up at an angle. Rise above. Okay. Now the fast is this. So you're here. Okay, what did we just do? Oh, we just went on our backs. So take it on your back and come up, turn. It's quick. Up, and really get this nice line. Arm goes straight to the ceiling. Come down, sit. That's the hard part. So try that again. Left leg, push, come down, sit. Butterfly, butterfly. Reverse. Head comes down, but your stomach is strong, and then up. Guys, this will be saved. So this video, you can always tune back into it. I'm going to change the name to a more sensible name. So you can always come back and review and practice this dance. Now, I'm ending class right now, but if you have a moment after we log off to stretch, that would be the ideal situation because you're nice and warm right now. But curtsies to you. Thank you for joining Miss Lisa here in the U.S. Virgin Islands for Ballet Level 1. I will run class again next Tuesday live. I have a Level 2 class on Thursday at 7:15 Eastern Standard Time or Atlantic Standard Time. So join me then if you want. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.